on the second floor of the east wing. Rutherford led them down it, pausing at the end outside a sturdy wooden door. A skylight overhead allowed pale moonlight to filter through the opaque glass. He patted his jacket pocket and then let out an exclamation. "Damn, I've left the key in my study. Jonas, do you have yours on you?" "Of course, sir." Jonas hurried up to the door and fumbled around in his pocket, withdrawing a bundle of keys. The door itself was reinforced with metal strappings and a heavy security apron. He unlocked several locks and opened the door, stepping inwards as the others followed. The room was dominated by an immense projection screen that completely covered one wall. 12 armchairs were positioned in rows in the centre. A raised walkway extended around the perimeter of the room, leading to a square booth at the back. A velvet curtain covered the entryway. Speakers were affixed at strategic points, both high up against the ceiling and down upon the floor. The windows opposite were covered by heavy steel blinds, like fire shutters, entirely sealing them from the outside. Madigan noticed the frames were also enclosed by thick metal bars. "Welcome to the only place where I feel truly at home," Rutherford said.
The hero of the story. The man who was sitting in front of me, nervously picking at his fingers and looking out of my office window as if he expected to see someone peering in, looked so shifty he'd have empty seats on either side of him in a rush-hour tube train. "Thank you for seeing me at such short notice, Mr. Bird." I leaned back in my chair, moving it slightly so the window was behind me. At least that way we might get some eye contact. "No problem, Mr. Reed." I watched his hands. "You seem nervous." "Eh?" He looked directly at me as if searching my eyes for something, then looked at his fingers, fighting each other in his lap. "No, well, yes, a little bit." "And is that why you've come to see me?" "Sorrow leave," said Roger. "He shot some of the second unit in the Indian restaurant, and that was it. He had a good eye. He moved quickly and trusted what he was doing, and that was like gold dust in those days. I wrote the Beatles on my pad for something to do. We did a nudie cutie for Stanley Long, and there were a couple of bits for Pete Walker, but Roger could write, and we both had ambitions, so we set up on our own. Just as we did, The Sorcerer's hit, and whilst it wasn't the best film ever, it had Karloff and some serious backing and did well. Roger was a bit younger than Mike Reeves, but he had the hunger, and we traded on that. So what did you do?" "Played the market. We went for the almighty dollar and did well. We made a couple of gore quickies that garnered us a bit of a reputation, and then Roger was involved in an accident." He paused as if this was important.